In this video, we're exploring the captivating realm of psychological strategies that seduction experts use to win a woman's heart. Studies have demonstrated that understanding how to engage the most sensitive areas of her mind can dramatically boost your chances of capturing her interest. Stay with us as we reveal these sophisticated tactics, meticulously crafted to influence her subconscious through subtle yet effective techniques. Each approach is rooted in psychological principles, offering a powerful way to leave a lasting impression. The key to attracting any woman lies in understanding the complexities of the mind and establishing a connection that goes deeper than just the surface level. In this video, we'll reveal the psychological tricks that make this process smoother and more effective. Don't miss any part of this material, as each insight will unlock a better understanding of the art of attraction. And as a bonus, the final tip we share will give you a simple, powerful method to quickly capture her attention and deepen your connection. So, let's get started. Hit play, absorb the knowledge, and equip yourself with the psychological tools to enhance your approach. If you find these strategies helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on mastering the art of connection and attraction. Let's dive right in and start with our first technique, the Benjamin Franklin effect. This intriguing psychological principle, named after the renowned founding father, reveals a fascinating truth. We can actually increase our appeal to someone by simply asking for a small favor. Here's the twist. When someone does something kind for you, they tend to like you more, creating a bond that can make future interactions smoother. Let's explore how this simple trick can work in your favor. When someone does a favor for us, it subtly shifts how they view us. They begin to rationalize their actions, often concluding, if I'm doing this for them, I must find them appealing in some way. This psychological shift is a powerful way to influence their perception. To use this tactic, start by asking for simple favors, like requesting a drink, a snack, or even a pen. The key is to create these small moments of interaction, which over time can help strengthen your connection and enhance how they perceive you. Building a positive connection is like planting seeds of attraction through shared moments. By asking for small favors, you create subtle opportunities for her to associate being helpful with a growing sense of attraction toward you. These moments, though simple, can leave a lasting impression and make her feel more drawn to you without even realizing it. Stay tuned for more insightful tips, and if you have any questions or want more details, feel free to drop a comment below. If you're enjoying these strategies, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, let's talk about another powerful technique. Research has shown that prolonged eye contact can significantly influence how others perceive us. When applied to interactions with someone you're interested in, this simple action can have a profound effect on how they see you and how the connection develops. This technique can be incredibly effective in making your eyes appear more captivating. The key is in maintaining steady eye contact during conversation. Here's how to master it. Make eye contact and hold her gaze for about 3 to 4 seconds, then casually shift your focus to something else, as if it's the most natural thing to do. This simple yet powerful action creates the impression that you're looking deeply into her, giving off a sense of intrigue and intensity. It leaves her with the feeling that there's something uniquely captivating about your gaze, sparking curiosity and a desire for more. So, next time you're engaged in a conversation, remember to use your eyes to subtly draw her in. When you're with someone special, try using this technique to add a touch of magnetism to your presence and deepen the connection. Holding her gaze for just a few moments not only makes your eyes more alluring, but also creates a bond that goes beyond words. It's a simple yet powerful way to make her feel seen and appreciated, leaving a lasting impression that lingers long after the conversation is over. Next, let's explore another trick: repeating her name during your interaction. This small, thoughtful gesture can have a profound effect. Our names are deeply personal to us, and hearing it from someone can create a sense of intimacy and importance. By casually using her name in conversation, you subtly communicate that she matters to you, making her feel valued and respected. It's a simple way to strengthen the emotional connection and make her more engaged in the moment.
By repeating her name in conversation, you create a sense of familiarity and trust, making you appear more relatable and approachable. This isn't just a coincidence. It's rooted in Aristotle's principles of effective communication, which emphasize the power of persuasion through credibility, logic, and emotion. By remembering and using her name, you build an emotional connection, signaling that you value her as an individual. In the realm of attraction, this approach sets you apart from others by creating a sense of intimacy and security. It naturally draws her in, sparking her interest and making her feel more comfortable around you. So next time you're engaging in a conversation, subtly incorporate her name. It's a powerful tool to deepen the connection and make you stand out as someone truly memorable. Now let's talk about the fourth trick: contagious positivity. One of the most powerful tools in your interaction toolkit is a genuine smile. It may seem simple, but smiling is like a magnet when it comes to winning someone's heart. The secret: mirror neurons. These fascinating brain cells cause people to subconsciously mirror the emotions of those around them. When you smile, you not only brighten the atmosphere, but also make her feel more comfortable, happy, and at ease. It's an effortless way to create an instant connection and leave a positive, lasting impression. So don't underestimate the power of a smile. It can work wonders in attracting the right attention. In your conversations, try asking her name and then naturally mention it a few times throughout your chat. Around 3 times works well. This simple yet effective tactic not only shows that you're attentive, but also helps build rapport and familiarity, making her feel valued and appreciated. If you're finding these insights helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more tips and tricks that will boost your social interactions. We have plenty more valuable content coming your way. Smiling has a powerful psychological impact on the people around you, especially when you're engaging with someone you're interested in. Here's how it works. When you flash a genuine, warm smile, your positive energy triggers a response in her brain through mirror neurons, tiny cells that cause others to subconsciously mirror your emotions. This creates a ripple effect of happiness, and she will start associating those good feelings with you. The more you smile, the more you're seen as approachable, friendly, and attractive. So next time you're in a conversation, don't just smile for the sake of it. Let your smile communicate positivity, confidence, and a sense of ease. It's an effortless way to make a memorable and magnetic impression. A simple smile doesn't just brighten her day, it creates a lasting impression that gets etched in her subconscious. This small gesture can make you appear more approachable, warm, and attractive, leaving a positive mark without saying a word. The impact is subtle, yet powerful, showing how something as easy as smiling can significantly shape her perception of you. Now let's dive into the fifth technique, the chameleon effect. This fascinating tactic allows you to make a strong, positive impression without anyone even noticing. A study conducted in 1999 revealed that people are naturally drawn to those who subconsciously mirror their actions. If you want to become more likable, this is the trick to use. The key is paying close attention to the person you're interacting with. Watch how they move, gesture, or speak, and subtly mirror their behaviors. By doing so, you create an unspoken connection, making them feel more comfortable and drawn to you, all without you having to do much at all. It's a simple, yet highly effective way to make a lasting impact on those around you. Pay attention to the other person's movements and gestures, and gently mirror them during your conversation. It might sound a little unusual, but this simple technique can create a sense of connection without you even saying a word. By subtly mimicking their body language, you create a feeling of familiarity, making the other person feel more at ease and comfortable with you. Even the smallest unnoticed gestures can make a big difference in building rapport. So, Next time you're speaking with someone intriguing, tap into your inner chameleon and watch how it strengthens the bond between you. Now let's move on to the sixth technique, subtle physical contact. Let's revisit a powerful concept, physical touch, which plays a crucial role in building deeper connections between people. The charm of this method is that it communicates emotions without words, creating a sense of intimacy and trust. To enhance your attractiveness, focus on gentle touches in areas like the shoulder, forearm, lower back, or waist. These subtle gestures act as a silent language, expressing your interest and care. To weave this into your interactions, be mindful of both planned and spontaneous moments. For example, when the music starts playing, invite her to dance and naturally guide her with a gentle touch, letting your actions speak louder than words. A planned moment, like inviting her to dance, is a perfect opportunity to introduce physical contact in a natural and considerate way. Similarly, during more spontaneous moments, such as helping her across the street, find subtle ways to make that connection through gentle touches. This thoughtful strategy, when done with care, can have a powerful impact on deepening your bond. It's a simple yet effective way to add intimacy and warmth to your relationship without being overbearing. So don't hesitate to use those small, tender touches. They can quickly become the catalyst for a stronger connection. Now let's explore the seventh trick, the power of making her laugh. Research shows that humor is one of the most attractive qualities in a person. You've probably heard it before. A great sense of humor is a powerful tool when it comes to connecting with a woman. The truth is, women are naturally drawn to men who can make them laugh, and there's a scientific reason for that. When someone laughs, their brain releases endorphins, those feel-good hormones associated with happiness and pleasure. So when you make her laugh, you're doing more than just boosting your attractiveness. You're also creating a positive association in her mind, linking feelings of joy and pleasure to your presence. It's a subtle but effective way to deepen the connection and leave a lasting impression. If you're curious about mastering the art of making a woman laugh, keep watching. Feel free to leave a comment asking for more humor tips, and we'll be happy to share some insights. Laughter is a universal language that can dissolve barriers and forge stronger connections, so why not add a touch of humor to your interactions? Now let's explore the eighth technique, confidence. Confidence isn't just an attractive trait, it's magnetic. It holds an undeniable power to draw people in, especially women. A confident presence naturally exudes charm and influence, making you irresistibly appealing. Men who exude self-assurance possess an irresistible charm. These are the individuals who live by their own principles, never seeking validation from others. Imagine a man who understands his own worth and never begs for affection. When he's interested in a woman, he doesn't chase her approval, he remains true to himself. This kind of mindset, one that doesn't rely on external validation, dramatically enhances your appeal and elevates the way others perceive you. It's not about putting on a facade or desperately seeking attention. It's about embracing who you are, and that authenticity is what makes you truly captivating. It's not about putting in excessive effort. It's about mastering the art of minimal effort. This principle revolves around being confidently yourself without overthinking or trying too hard to impress. If you want to dive deeper into the concept of minimal effort, leave a comment, and I'd be happy to explain more. Keep in mind, true confidence isn't arrogance, it's a quiet self-assurance that speaks volumes. Now let's move on to the ninth trick, the Lisberg tip effect. This intriguing psychological principle highlights the power of first impressions. The initial moments you spend with someone can leave a lasting mark, whether positive or negative. It's often said that first impressions can shape how someone perceives your entire life, based on a single interaction. For instance, when you first encounter a comedian, you might assume their entire existence revolves around cracking jokes and entertaining others, although, in reality, that's far from the truth. This psychological influence stems from the way our brains simplify and categorize new information, often allowing the first impression to overshadow everything else. When it comes to attraction, making a strong first impression is key. To ensure that she sees you as the kind of man she desires, it's vital to put your best foot forward from the very beginning. This involves showcasing confidence, authenticity, and the qualities that align with what she values, setting the tone for everything that follows. Taking care of how you present yourself is crucial. It's about more than just looking good. It's about how you carry yourself, how you communicate, and how you move. Your posture plays a significant role in shaping how others perceive you. When you focus on presenting yourself confidently, you project authority and strength without saying a word. Studies consistently show that your body language, especially posture, is a mirror of your inner self. It speaks volumes about your self-esteem, emotions, and the level of respect you expect from those around you. If you want to appear more powerful and attractive to a woman, it's vital to stand tall, make eye contact, and avoid slouching. These small changes can convey a sense of confidence and security that's undeniably appealing. Remember, your posture can express more than words ever could, so make sure it aligns with the powerful image you want to project. Posture speaks volumes about your confidence and presence. To project strength and self-assurance, adopt open body language, keep your arms and legs uncrossed, stand tall with your shoulders squared, and gently raise your head as if gazing toward the horizon. When sitting, maintain an upright position, regardless of the available space. These simple yet powerful adjustments can have a profound impact on how others, especially women, perceive you. A strong posture communicates authority and self-respect, which naturally draws people in. Unfortunately, many men overlook the importance of posture, often slouching or adopting closed body language. This unintentional behavior can make them seem less confident even when they aren't. Women are instinctively attracted to men who take care of their posture. It's a subtle indicator of strength, self-assurance, and a deep sense of worth. Thank you for watching this video. I truly hope these tips have been valuable to you. If you found them helpful, consider sharing this with others who might benefit from it, and feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, knowledge grows when it's shared, and your perspective matters. Until next time, stay confident and keep improving. What you focus on in your mind has a powerful influence on the life you create. The way you perceive yourself and the beliefs you hold about your abilities and the world around you shape your reality. If you consistently view yourself as incapable, inadequate, or undeserving, your life will reflect those limitations. The secret to living a meaningful and prosperous life is rooted in transforming your inner dialogue. By nurturing a mindset filled with optimism and self-belief, you open the door to endless possibilities. Embrace your intrinsic value and infinite potential, and you'll naturally begin to see yourself as strong, resourceful, and deserving of every opportunity. Believing that you are worthy of all the wonderful things life has to offer creates the foundation for those experiences to unfold in your reality. It's essential to understand that your thoughts are not just fleeting notions. They hold the power to influence and shape your life. This is why it's so important to intentionally focus on positive and empowering thoughts. If your desire is to attract love, success, abundance, and joy, you must align your thinking with these aspirations and truly believe they are attainable for you. When faced with difficulties or less than ideal circumstances, it becomes even more critical to stay mindful of your thoughts and redirect them toward what you wish to achieve. Avoid letting negative or limiting thoughts take over. Instead, take charge of your mind and steer your thinking towards solutions and opportunities. Focus on what you desire to create and foster an attitude of trust and gratitude, knowing that the universe supports you in achieving your dreams. True transformation starts from within. To alter your reality, begin by shifting the way you view yourself and the world. Embrace thoughts of confidence, kindness toward yourself, and thankfulness. Picture yourself accomplishing your goals and living the life you envision, and step into the life you've always dreamed of. Nourish your mind with empowering and uplifting affirmations that enhance your self-worth and drive you toward success. Don't let the opinions or expectations of others define your path. Always remember you are the architect of your own reality. Break free from the confines of societal and cultural conditioning and recognize that you hold the power to shape your thoughts and beliefs. Dream boldly and refuse to confine yourself to what others deem possible. As you awaken to the immense power of your mind, You'll begin to unlock limitless potential. When you understand the power of your thoughts, you'll realize that your potential is limitless. Dare to dream big and set ambitious goals, trusting in your ability to create the life you desire. Keep in mind that your outer reality mirrors your inner world, and you have the capacity to reshape any circumstance through your mindset and intentions. To bring your dreams to life, it's vital to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Positive thinking alone isn't enough. You must also take deliberate and inspired steps that move you closer to your aspirations. Work steadily toward your aspirations and stay determined, no matter what challenges come your way. Trust the journey and keep a positive outlook, filled with confidence and abundance. Never forget that you hold the power to shape your thoughts and design your life. Make it a habit to focus on ideas that uplift and motivate you, steering you closer to your dreams. Cultivate unwavering belief in your ability to succeed and create a clear and detailed picture in your mind of the life you want. Let this vision inspire your actions and keep you aligned with your goals. Let your vision shape your choices and actions, free from the weight of past experiences or present challenges. Transformation begins in the now, so center your energy on this moment and act as if the life you desire is already unfolding. Release any beliefs rooted in lack or limitation and open your mind to the abundance and opportunities that surround you. Always remember, the universe mirrors the energy you project. Stay aligned with the frequency of your dreams. As you deepen your understanding of the creative power of your thoughts, you'll recognize your ability to shape a limitless and fulfilling reality. You are the architect of your life, capable of building a reality filled with love, happiness, success, and prosperity. The truth is simple. Your thoughts shape your existence. So be intentional about what you allow to occupy your mind. Craft a vision of yourself and your world that is vibrant and empowering. As you come to truly understand this principle, you'll see that the power to shape your destiny lies entirely within you. There is no space for excuses or assigning blame to others or circumstances. You hold the pen to write your life story, and every choice you make defines your path forward. Take ownership of your thoughts and intentionally nurture a mindset of positivity and empowerment. Just like a seed holds the potential to grow, your thoughts carry creative power that shapes your reality. Plant seeds of gratitude in your mind and observe how they bloom into tangible blessings in your life. Don't allow fear or uncertainty to hinder the power of your thoughts. Trust that you have the ability to transform your reality through the strength of your mindset and the beliefs you choose to embrace. Keep in mind that transformation begins from within. As you change your mindset and beliefs, you start drawing experiences and opportunities that resonate with your new thoughts and intentions. Be aware of any negative or self-limiting thought patterns that arise. Recognize them without attaching yourself to them. Instead, confront these thoughts and replace them with positive, empowering ones. Train your mind to look for the good in every situation and focus on potential, even when faced with obstacles. Trust in your abilities and the endless potential that lies within you. You are a one-of-a-kind individual with talents and abilities that are uniquely yours to share with the world. Release the limitations you've placed on yourself and step into the greatness that resides within you. By realizing that your thoughts shape your reality, you embark on a journey of self-discovery, personal growth, and the creation of a remarkable life. As you embrace this truth, you tap into the boundless power of your mind, where your thoughts fuel the choices and actions that drive your success. The more you align with this understanding, the more you unlock your potential to live the life you desire. In shaping the direction of your life, it's crucial to cultivate a mindset of abundance and possibility. Release any beliefs rooted in scarcity and instead focus on the wealth of opportunities, love, and success that exist around you. Understand that there is more than enough for everyone, and by shifting your focus to abundance, you invite greater prosperity into your own experience. As you work toward manifesting your dreams, remember that true alignment comes from syncing your thoughts, emotions, and actions. When your mindset is in tune with your feelings and you take bold, inspired steps, you begin to create the life you truly desire. When you take inspired action, you create a dynamic force that drives you toward your goals. Embrace the transformative practice of visualization by seeing yourself already living your ideal life. Allow yourself to feel the excitement and fulfillment as though it's happening now. This emotional resonance accelerates the manifestation process. As you move through life, be conscious of the language you use, both in your thoughts and in conversations with others. The words you speak carry energy that shapes your world. Choose words that motivate, encourage, and align with the future you wish to create. Swap out phrases that limit your potential, like "I'm not capable" or "I can't do it," with affirmations that empower you, such as "I am capable" and "I deserve success." Surround yourself with people and environments that encourage your growth and support your ambitions. Seek out resources like mentors, books, podcasts, and communities that resonate with your values and aspirations. Engage in discussions that motivate and elevate your thinking. By placing yourself in a nurturing and positive space, you feed your mind and reinforce your confidence in creating the life you desire. Adopt the power of gratitude as a transformative tool, appreciating every step of your journey. Make gratitude a transformative practice in your daily routine. Develop a deep sense of appreciation for all the blessings, big and small, that already fill your life. Gratitude shifts your attention from what you lack to what you have, creating space for even more blessings to come your way. Take a moment each day to acknowledge the present moment and celebrate the progress you're making toward your goals. Understand that patience and persistence are essential. Manifesting your dreams is not an instant process. It takes continuous effort, unwavering commitment, and trust in the journey. Stay committed to your vision and trust in its power. Don't let setbacks or challenges discourage you. Instead, view them as stepping stones for growth and learning, knowing they are an essential part of the journey toward your goals. As you navigate your path of self-discovery and manifestation, stay open to the unexpected. Opportunities and moments of synchronicity often arise when you least expect them. The universe has a way of orchestrating the perfect conditions and bringing the right people into your life at the right time. Remain open, trust in the flow of events, and believe that everything is unfolding just as it should. As you embrace the transformative power of your thoughts, share your journey and insights with others to inspire and uplift them. Encourage those around you to recognize and harness their own creative potential, empowering them to live their fullest lives. By sharing your wisdom, you contribute to a collective awakening, fostering a world where individuals are empowered to manifest their dreams. Never forget that you hold the ability to shape your reality through the thoughts you choose. Select those that empower you, align with your goals, and propel you toward the life you desire. Cultivate positive emotions and take purposeful action toward your aspirations. Embrace a mindset of abundance, gratitude, and endless possibilities, knowing that you are deserving of all that life has to offer. Trust in both yourself and the universe, allowing the power of manifestation to flow naturally into your life. As you align your thoughts and actions with your highest intentions, watch as your dreams come to life with ease and grace. Have you ever paused to reflect on how to truly thrive in your relationships? It's a question that lingers in many hearts because, at our core, we all desire to be loved, respected, and appreciated for who we are. But what's the secret to building meaningful connections that go beyond surface-level admiration? How do we cultivate a bond where our true selves are celebrated? Think of each relationship as a unique journey, where you are both the guide and the explorer. This is your chance to discover the beauty and depth within yourself and offer it to others. By sharing your authenticity, you create a space for genuine understanding and connection to flourish. To achieve this, you need a guide, a roadmap that leads to deeper understanding, genuine connection, and lasting love. Today, I'll walk you through uncovering your true worth in relationships, drawing wisdom from 9 timeless lessons of Stoic philosophy. These aren't the typical pieces of advice you might dismiss as cliché. Instead, they're transformative insights designed to empower you in ways you may have never imagined. Prepare to illuminate the path to a life rich with love and meaningful relationships, built on mutual respect and the strength that comes from within. Lesson 1. Recognizing your own value. How does Stoicism help us understand our worth in relationships? Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control. And here's the truth. Your self-worth is something you can fully control. Your value isn't measured by the number of likes on social media or whether others are interested in you. It's determined by how you view and appreciate yourself. Think of yourself as a precious gem. Not everyone will recognize your true worth, and that's perfectly fine. Some might pass by without even noticing, but that doesn't change the fact that you are valuable. Its meaning remains unchanged, yet this doesn't lessen the gemstone's value. It continues to be rare, precious, and one of a kind. The same applies to you. Your worth isn't diminished just because someone overlooks it. Let's be real. We've all faced rejection and moments of self-doubt, especially in a world where it often seems like everyone else is succeeding. But here's the truth. From a Stoic viewpoint, your value isn't reliant on the approval of others. It's rooted in your actions, your principles, and the way you carry yourself. Are you kind? Do you live with integrity? These are the things that truly define your worth. Are you kind, empathetic, and true to your values? The Stoics remind us to reflect deeply on our character, focusing not just on surface traits, but on the essence of who we are. Through self-reflection, we discover our true inner strength and worth. True self-worth comes from within, independent of external validation. It's an ongoing journey of affirming your value based on your intrinsic qualities. By cultivating self-respect and honoring your true self, you build inner strength to navigate challenges and relationships confidently. Lesson 2. Presenting yourself with dignity. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions, but about focusing your energy wisely. It emphasizes the importance of self-respect and showing up with dignity in relationships, instead of losing yourself while seeking approval from others. A Stoic approach encourages staying true to who you are, valuing authenticity over external validation. Your worth isn't determined by the clothes you wear, the trends you follow, or the places you frequent. What truly matters is how you present yourself, the actions you take, and the decisions you make. Imagine you're in a classroom, observing two students giving presentations. One is trying to impress the audience with flashy words and exaggerated gestures, while the other remains composed, speaking confidently without any pretension. Which student do you think leaves a more lasting impression? Being true to yourself leaves the greatest impression. The Stoics taught the importance of authenticity and self-respect, which applies to modern dating. Embrace your passions, stay genuine, and confidently be yourself instead of pretending to be someone else. You come to realize that your worth is not defined by external factors, but by who you are right now, at this very moment. This brings us to another crucial point. The way you treat yourself. How you respect and care for yourself sets the standard for how others will treat you. If you're constantly criticizing or devaluing yourself, you're subconsciously allowing others to do the same. On the other hand, when you value your own time, energy, and emotions, you send a powerful message. I deserve respect, and I expect to be treated accordingly. There's a profound quote by Epictetus, a great Stoic philosopher, that always resonates. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In relationships, this carries significant meaning. How you handle challenges, how you treat yourself and others, directly influences the quality and durability of those relationships. When you show self-respect, you are signaling that you are worthy of love, fairness, and kindness, and that's how to cultivate healthy, lasting relationships. It's not just about appearance or words, but how you carry yourself and stay true to your values, even under pressure. Your worth isn't defined by perfection, but by how you handle challenges with composure, integrity, and grace. These moments shape your character and earn respect, both from others and yourself. Stay resilient, keep learning, and move forward. Show yourself dignity by setting boundaries, prioritizing self-care, and treating yourself with compassion. When you value your time and energy, others will follow suit, recognizing and respecting your worth. Lesson 3. The power of nonverbal communication. I know, at first glance, the idea of nonverbal communication might sound a bit old-fashioned, or even a bit rigid. But trust me, it's not about becoming distant or hard to approach. It's about honoring yourself, recognizing your intrinsic worth, and communicating that through your presence. So what does Stoicism have to say about this? Stoicism teaches self-control and inner strength by focusing on what truly matters. It's not about suppressing emotions, but wisely directing energy. A refreshing pause in a world of distractions and instant gratification. Think about how we navigate relationships, especially when we're getting to know someone new. There's often this rush to share everything, our time, our space, and even our deepest, most vulnerable feelings. While this may seem natural, Stoics would encourage us to take a step back. It's not about being cold or aloof. It's about valuing our emotional energy and not offering it too freely. In relationships, it's easy to fall into the trap of wanting to be liked or accepted immediately. But presenting yourself too quickly, without boundaries or thoughtful consideration, can diminish your true value. It's not that we should build walls or avoid connecting with others. Rather, it's about creating meaningful, deliberate exchanges that allow you to maintain your dignity and ensure that the relationships you build are rooted in respect, not desperation. The Stoic approach emphasizes showing your value through nonverbal cues like eye contact, confident posture, and calm composure. It's about knowing your worth, offering it naturally, and letting relationships evolve without force. Ultimately, Stoicism teaches us that how we present ourselves, through our actions, our posture, and the way we engage with others, speaks volumes. By respecting our own boundaries and emotional reserves, we invite others to do the same. And in doing so, we cultivate relationships that are more authentic, grounded in mutual respect, and much more meaningful. Why take a step back? Because when everything is always available, it loses its uniqueness. This is a natural aspect of human nature. If you are always there for someone, constantly saying yes to every request, what excitement or anticipation remains? What makes people eager to engage with you? Now let's talk about setting boundaries gracefully, Stoic style. It starts with your appearance. Dressing in a way that is stylish yet modest is not just about looking good. It sends a message. It communicates, I respect myself. By choosing to present yourself well, you're not hiding who you are, but you're also not revealing everything all at once. Instead, you maintain an air of mystery, inviting others to appreciate and respect you in a way that fosters deeper connection and intrigue. It's about striking a balance and showing that there's more to you than what meets the eye. Another key element is managing your time and attention in an always connected world. Being intentional about who you share your time with is a powerful choice. It's not about playing hard to get. It's about valuing your time and using it wisely. When you're with someone, be fully immersed in the moment. But when you're not, it's okay to remain out of reach, dedicating your energy to your own growth, passions, and personal pursuits. By doing so, you affirm that your time is precious, and you treat it as such, creating space for more meaningful connections. Stoicism emphasizes mastering emotions, not detachment or coldness. It advocates balance, a calm approach to life's highs and lows, teaching us to avoid being burdened by trivial matters while preserving inner peace and composure. In a fast-paced world, valuing meaningful relationships over immediacy shows you cherish your time and energy. Prioritizing depth fosters genuine connections and builds authentic, enriching relationships rooted in self-respect. It's not just about words, but about demonstrating your worth through your actions. Self-respect inspires respect from others. By balancing openness and privacy, we shape how we're treated. Embracing Stoic wisdom, we can build meaningful relationships rooted in mutual respect. Lesson 4. Be ready to walk away. In Stoicism, there is a powerful concept of letting go, not in a detached or uncaring manner, but through the understanding of what we can change and what is beyond our control. One of the most empowering actions we can take is deciding whether to stay or walk away from a situation that no longer aligns with our well-being. This becomes especially significant in relationships. We've all been in a place where we know we deserve better, yet we choose to stay. It could be the fear of loneliness, the fear of change, or simply holding on to hope that things will improve over time. However, the truth is that sometimes walking away is the most powerful choice we can make to protect our self-respect and happiness. Letting go is not a sign of failure. It's a necessary step to make space for opportunities and relationships that truly reflect our worth. Learn to recognize the moment when it's time to move on, and in doing so, you make room for new beginnings where you can thrive and live in alignment with your values. This is where Stoicism offers profound insight. Real strength lies not in staying in situations that drain you, but in recognizing when it's time to walk away. We can choose a path aligned with our values. True wisdom is knowing your worth and standing by your principles. Walking away from what contradicts them is self-respect, not defeat. It's choosing peace over unnecessary sacrifice. Walking away can be the ultimate act of self-respect. It's not always dramatic, but often a quiet realization that something no longer aligns with your values. While change may be daunting, true strength lies in knowing your worth and protecting your peace. Stoicism teaches us to face challenges wisely, letting go when it honors our well-being and principles, knowing we deserve better. Stoicism teaches us the strength of letting go. In relationships, this means knowing when to stay and when to walk away. Too often, we hold on out of fear or obligation, but true power lies in understanding when something no longer aligns with our values or well-being. Walking away isn't about abandoning effort. It's about respecting yourself and your principles. It doesn't have to be dramatic. Sometimes the bravest thing is choosing to step away quietly, knowing that this choice honors your worth. Fear of change is natural, but remember, you're not running from discomfort. You're choosing a path that serves your true self. By embracing this stoic mindset, you free yourself to form relationships based on mutual respect and genuine connection, not out of fear or necessity. It's about knowing your worth and never settling for less. Moving on isn't about detachment or indifference. It's about making space for what truly nurtures your well-being. It's like clearing out the clutter of the past, creating room for something better. By letting go of what no longer serves you, you open the door to new possibilities. This act requires faith, trust that the future holds something brighter, and a willingness to step into it with confidence. Being ready to move on is rooted in self-respect. It's not about walking away recklessly. It's about valuing yourself enough to say, I deserve better. When faced with challenges, Stoicism teaches us to stay grounded in our self-worth, knowing that our value isn't defined by external circumstances or other people's actions. It's about choosing what aligns with our principles, understanding that letting go is an empowering step towards growth and fulfillment. Lesson 5. The power of setting boundaries through actions. Stoicism teaches us that actions speak louder than words. While it's easy to talk about what we will or won't accept, true strength lies in demonstrating those boundaries through our behavior. It's one thing to declare, I won't allow myself to be mistreated, but the real challenge arises when you're faced with disrespect. Will you stand firm in your principles, or will you allow your boundaries to be compromised? Setting boundaries isn't just about making statements, it's about embodying them. It's about showing others that you value yourself and your well-being enough to take action when necessary. It's a quiet strength that doesn't need to shout, but speaks volumes through consistency and self-respect. Through this, we not only protect our peace, but also teach others how to treat us. True strength is not found in mere words, but in how we act. While it's easy to declare boundaries or values, the real challenge lies in how we uphold them when faced with temptation or opposition. This is where the Stoic philosophy becomes powerful. It teaches us to remain grounded and composed, especially in moments of emotional intensity. It's one thing to say we won't tolerate dishonesty, but when confronted with a lie, our response, our actions, speak louder than our words. In these moments, we embody our values not just by stating them, but by staying firm, demonstrating through our actions that we will not compromise on what truly matters to us. How you react in challenging moments speaks volumes about your personal boundaries. It's not just about what you say, but about how you uphold what you believe in. When faced with situations that cross a line, whether you calmly address the issue or take a step back, your actions are the true reflection of your commitment to your values. This isn't about creating conflict. It's about asserting your self-worth with dignity. When others witness your consistency in maintaining boundaries, they gain a clearer understanding of your expectations and the respect you demand. It's not about being rigid, but about nurturing an environment where self-respect and mutual respect coexist. By staying true to your principles, you encourage healthier and more respectful connections.
Marcus Aurelius once reflected on the simple yet profound blessings of life, urging us to cherish the gift of waking up each day, to breathe, to think, to experience, and to love. In this spirit, how can we create mornings that honor this Stoic perspective, cultivating gratitude and intention from the moment we rise? Today, we invite you to explore a morning routine inspired by Stoic principles, designed to foster a sense of calm and purpose as you step into the day ahead. Number 1. Contemplate life's ephemeral beauty. At the heart of Stoic wisdom lies the acceptance of life's impermanence. Begin your morning by embracing this reality, allowing it to deepen your gratitude for the present. Before the world stirs into motion, seek a tranquil space where you can sit peacefully, free from distractions. Sit with a posture that conveys both composure and readiness, an embodiment of inner equilibrium. Gently close your eyes and picture the vastness of the universe, letting the awareness of life's transient nature fill you with clarity and purpose. Imagine the vastness of the universe. Stars flare into existence and fade away. Galaxies whirl endlessly in a timeless rhythm. Amid this grand cosmic performance, see Earth as a fragile speck, barely noticeable in the immensity. On this tiny world, empires have risen and fallen. Ancient mountains have weathered countless ages. Rivers have persistently shaped the land, flowing toward an unknown destiny. Now shift your perspective inward. Reflect on your own life, just a fleeting heartbeat in the endless expanse of time. This reflection isn't meant to lessen our value, but to highlight the rarity and fragility of life. By embracing its impermanence, we gain a deeper appreciation for the beauty and meaning within each moment. Each new day offers a valuable reminder of the fleeting nature of time. When we truly understand how quickly life passes, we are more likely to focus on what truly matters, letting go of trivial distractions and conflicts. Starting the day with this awareness allows us to approach it with a sense of purpose and clarity. This morning practice isn't about fearing the end, but rather about honoring the present moment with gratitude, intention, and action. As Seneca wisely noted, life is long if you know how to use it. By centering our mornings in this mindset, we cultivate a life lived with greater focus, meaning, and grace. Number 2. Engage in mindful reflection. Reflection is a practice of pausing to connect with the present moment. It's not merely about recounting events, but about exploring your thoughts, emotions, and intentions with awareness. This practice fosters self-awareness and clarity, helping to align your actions with your values. Take a few moments each day to sit in stillness, breathe deeply, and reflect on your experiences. Whether you choose to do this through meditation, quiet contemplation, or written reflection, the goal is to create space for inner peace and growth. This practice nurtures a deeper understanding of yourself and your journey. We often find ourselves consumed by what's missing in our lives, overshadowing the beauty of what we already have. But pausing to appreciate the present moment can transform our mindset. Take time to notice the gifts that surround you, the gentle morning breeze, the laughter of loved ones, or even the resilience that keeps you moving forward. Gratitude is not just an emotion, it's a way to reconnect with the abundance already within reach. Once you embrace this sense of appreciation, turn your focus to the day ahead. Ask yourself, what will make today meaningful? Which principles will guide your choices? Setting clear intentions helps you navigate with purpose, ensuring your actions reflect your aspirations. This practice goes beyond jotting down thoughts. It's a ritual of grounding and alignment. By centering yourself in gratitude and clarity, you create a foundation for a fulfilling day, one rooted in awareness, purpose, and the quiet joy of living intentionally. A sacred space, free from judgment and external pressure, is where your thoughts can flow freely, unfiltered and untamed. Each morning, take a moment to jot down the first thoughts that come to mind, whether they are remnants of dreams, emotions carried over from yesterday, or expectations for the day ahead. This simple act helps clear away mental clutter, much like clearing away the dust that settles overnight. Then, turn your attention to gratitude. In the vast expanse of life, it's easy to get caught up in what we don't have or what we desire. Instead, focus on the abundance that already exists around you. We often find ourselves longing for things we don't yet have, but Stoicism reminds us to appreciate the present moment and recognize the blessings we already possess. Start each day by reflecting on the small yet profound things you are truly grateful for. Perhaps it's the comforting warmth of your blanket on a chilly morning, the smile of someone you care about, or the simple yet extraordinary gift of waking up to a brand new day. Taking a moment to appreciate these small comforts shifts our focus from what's lacking to what is abundant in our lives. Once you've cultivated a sense of gratitude, take a deeper step into self-reflection. Stoicism encourages us to examine our thoughts and actions with honesty and mindfulness. Reflect on a guiding principle from Stoic philosophy, or think about a personal challenge you're currently facing. Consider questions like, am I living according to my core values? Did I act out of impulse or reason yesterday? What choices can I make today to better align with my true self? This practice isn't about criticizing yourself, but rather about fostering awareness and growth. It's a chance to gently guide yourself toward living with more purpose, intention, and wisdom, making each day a step closer to becoming the person you aspire to be. This practice is about fostering self-awareness and personal growth, not self-criticism. To wrap up your morning reflection, set an intention for the day through your journal. Write down a simple affirmation or commitment that reflects the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This intention becomes your moral compass, helping to guide your actions and decisions as you move through the day. Remember, your journal is a mirror that reflects your inner world. It serves as a tool for growth, a trusted friend, and a mentor. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, one of the most influential Stoic texts, began as his personal journal. It was his way of grounding himself in Stoic principles, understanding his actions, and finding clarity as he navigated the challenges of life. Number 3, focus on setting daily intentions rather than goals. While both intentions and goals guide our lives, they operate in distinct ways. Goals are future-focused, centered on specific results, milestones, and accomplishments. They give us a destination to work toward. Intentions, however, are about the process. They anchor us in the present moment, grounded in our core values and the person we seek to become. In the philosophy of Stoicism, a key distinction is made between what is within our control and what lies beyond it. Goals tend to be tied to external factors, while intentions center around internal choices and alignment with our deeper purpose. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, things beyond our control may disrupt our plans. Unexpected challenges can arise, and outcomes may not always align with our intentions. However, intentions remain firmly within our control. They are daily affirmations of who we are and how we choose to engage with the world, regardless of external circumstances. As you begin your morning, after clearing your mind through journaling, shift your focus. Rather than obsessing over tasks to be done, consider the type of day you want to create. Reflect on how you wish to feel, respond, and interact throughout the day. Let your intentions guide you, setting the tone for a day aligned with your values. Take a moment to ask yourself, who do I want to be today? Do you aim to be patient, allowing each moment to unfold without the need to rush through it? Do you aspire to show kindness, not only to others, but also to yourself, acknowledging that everyone is carrying their own struggles? Or perhaps, do you choose to be bold, facing challenges with courage and stepping outside of your comfort zone? Write down your intentions for the day. They might look like, today, I will practice active listening and give others the space to express themselves. Or, I will approach difficult conversations with empathy, seeking understanding rather than winning. Maybe, I will create pockets of peace in the chaos, grounding myself in stillness when things feel overwhelming. These intentions, small yet significant, can shape the way you move through the day with purpose and mindfulness. Intentions are not simply tasks to check off a list. They are reflections of the character you wish to embody each day. As Seneca wisely said, it does not matter what you endure, but how you endure it. Intentions serve as the guiding force behind our actions, decisions, and responses. Rather than being passive goals, they are active choices that shape the way we move through life. When you set daily intentions, you are committing to living in accordance with your values, not simply achieving specific outcomes. Success is not measured by what you accomplish, but by how you show up in each moment and how you embody the virtues that define your character. Live and engage with the world around you. This shift in perspective is not only profound, but deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, offering a clear sense of direction for your personal journey, no matter how unpredictable the day may be. Number 4, embrace discomfort. In today's society, we often equate comfort with success and progress. However, the Stoics taught that an unexamined pursuit of comfort can limit our growth. They advocated for intentionally stepping outside of our comfort zones, introducing manageable challenges to build resilience and cultivate strength. By doing so, we transform discomfort into a powerful tool for personal development. To strengthen the spirit, build resilience, and prepare for life's inevitable challenges, Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, once offered a powerful suggestion. Choose a few days to live with the simplest of comforts, basic food, modest clothing, and in doing so, remind yourself, if this is the hardship I feared, then it is not as difficult as I imagined. His advice wasn't about seeking unnecessary suffering, but rather about liberating ourselves from an over-reliance on external comforts. It was a reminder of our inherent strength and the deep reservoir of resilience we possess, which thrives even in the absence of luxury. This practice serves as a reminder that true peace comes not from external circumstances, but from our ability to withstand and grow through life's challenges. As you begin your day, consider incorporating small acts of intentional discomfort to build resilience. For instance, challenge yourself with a brisk walk outdoors in the morning chill. Not only does it awaken the body, but it also strengthens your mind, teaching you to embrace discomfort as a source of growth. Alternatively, you might choose to skip your usual comforts, perhaps by forgoing your morning coffee. This simple act reinforces the idea that your strength doesn't rely on external stimuli, but on your own inner drive and discipline. You could also dedicate a few minutes to reflect on a past challenge. Use this time to meditate on how you overcame difficulties and the strength you gained from them. These practices, small but intentional, help fortify your spirit for the day ahead. Think of the resilience you've built and the growth that emerged from facing discomfort. Or imagine choosing to walk or cycle to work, rather than relying on the car. This simple choice not only allows you to connect with your environment, but also transforms physical effort into a powerful reminder of your body's strength and endurance. The value of these practices is twofold. First, they serve as a form of mental and spiritual conditioning. Just as an athlete strengthens their body through consistent, deliberate effort, we cultivate inner resilience by intentionally stepping outside our comfort zones. These small daily challenges prepare us to confront the larger, unexpected obstacles that life inevitably brings. Secondly, they offer valuable perspectives. By deliberately letting go of certain comforts, we begin to truly appreciate them when they return, realizing they are not the foundation of our happiness or inner peace. Embracing discomfort is not an act of self-punishment, but an empowering choice. It allows you to access a deeper well of strength, shedding unnecessary dependencies and embracing a sense of freedom that comes with understanding that true contentment does not rely on external circumstances. Number 5, practice mindfulness and meditation. Though Stoicism and mindfulness have different cultural roots, ancient Greece for the former and Eastern traditions for the latter, they share a common thread: in their focus on living with intention and awareness. The Stoics especially emphasize the power of the present moment. They believe that much of our suffering stems from being trapped in the past or overly concerned about the future. Epictetus, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This statement highlights the importance of our perceptions and the control we have over how we choose to respond to life's challenges. In the same vein, mindfulness practices encourage being fully present and accepting the current moment without judgment. Together, Stoicism and mindfulness teach us to focus our energy on what is within our control, our thoughts, reactions, and actions, and to find peace by embracing the present rather than seeking fulfillment in what has been or what might be. Start your morning by carving out a moment for mindfulness or meditation. This doesn't require adopting any specific posture or reciting chants unless it resonates with you. The goal is to anchor yourself in the present moment. Find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably and relax. Gently close your eyes and turn your attention inward. Begin by observing the rhythm of your breath, the rise and fall of your chest, or the sensation of air as it flows in and out of your nostrils. Let each breath ground you, allowing your mind to settle into stillness. Your breath is a steady anchor to the present moment. When your mind inevitably drifts, as it often does, gently guide your attention back to your breath without any judgment or resistance. Once you find stillness, broaden your awareness to the sensations in your body. Feel the weight of your body resting on the chair or the floor. Notice the temperature of the room and become aware of the fabric against your skin. Acknowledge these sensations without attaching any stories to them. They simply are. Then softly shift your focus to the thoughts and emotions in your mind, observing them as they arise without attachment, like clouds drifting across the sky. Imagine your thoughts and emotions as leaves gently floating down a stream, or as clouds slowly passing through the sky. The aim here is to cultivate detachment. You are the observer, not the participant. This practice aligns with Stoic wisdom, which teaches us to differentiate between external events and our responses to them. As you near the end of your meditation, take a moment to reflect on a Stoic principle or quote. You might ponder Marcus Aurelius's insight, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." Allow this profound truth to permeate your mind, shaping your approach to the world and guiding your responses. Incorporating mindfulness and meditation into your morning routine is not just a way to start the day with peace. It is a Stoic practice of grounding yourself in the present moment. It's about recognizing the distinction between external events and your internal reactions, fostering a mental resilience that helps you face life's uncertainties with calm and clarity. Number 6, revisit Stoic teachings. The timeless wisdom of Stoicism provides a guiding light for navigating life's challenges. It encourages us to live with grace, resilience, and purpose, offering principles that help us maintain composure and direction in both calm and stormy seas. Stoic teachings are not just words to read and forget. They are seeds of wisdom that need consistent attention to grow and shape our actions. To truly benefit from the wisdom of Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, make it a daily ritual to engage with their writings. Rather than reading passively, approach these texts with reverence and intention. Reflect deeply on the insights they offer and apply them to your own life. This practice transforms Stoic principles from abstract ideas to guiding forces, helping you navigate life's challenges with clarity, resilience, and purpose. You might begin by letting serendipity lead the way, perhaps randomly selecting a passage from a Stoic text or using a daily Stoic meditation book. This method carries a certain magic, often presenting you with a piece of wisdom that resonates deeply with your current situation or the day ahead. Once you've chosen your passage, take time to truly absorb its meaning. Read it slowly, allowing each word to settle in, and let its message speak to you. Reflect on its significance and consider how it can influence your thoughts and actions. By deeply engaging with the text, you transform it from mere words into a living guide for your day. After contemplating the passage, reflect on how its wisdom aligns with your own life. What timeless truths does it reveal? Journaling becomes a powerful tool here, allowing you to translate ancient teachings into your personal philosophy. As you write, new insights may emerge. Perhaps you'll connect the lesson to a recent experience or anticipate how it will guide you in the future. Ultimately, Stoicism isn't just about reflection. It's about applying these lessons to take purposeful action in everyday life. The true power of this morning ritual lies in how you apply it. If today's lesson reminds you of life's fleeting nature, let it encourage you to savor each moment. If it highlights the irrelevance of others' opinions, use it as armor against praise or criticism. Every Stoic teaching is an invitation to live with purpose and virtue. If you're part of a community, share these reflections with others, allowing the teachings to deepen through discussion and mutual understanding. Engaging in thoughtful discussions, exchanging personal insights, and exploring different interpretations can deepen your understanding and foster a collective sense of growth. Revisit Stoic teachings each morning not merely as an intellectual exercise, but as a reaffirmation of your commitment to live consciously, intentionally, and virtuously. As the Stoics remind us, true learning is not about knowledge alone, but about embodying and living that wisdom in everyday life. Number 7, practice amor fati. Among the vast landscape of Stoic wisdom, there lies a powerful yet simple principle, amor fati, or the love of one's fate. This is not about passive resignation or quietly enduring life's challenges. Instead, it's a call to embrace life with full acceptance, to welcome each twist and turn, whether it be joy, pain, success, or struggle. Each new day brings with it the unknown, the unexpected events, the changes in plans, the sudden disappointments. It's precisely in these moments that amor fati finds its true meaning. Rather than resisting what life throws our way, we are invited to cultivate a mindset that sees value in all experiences. The Stoics remind us that life is unpredictable, but by loving our fate, we choose to engage with it fully. Amor fati teaches us that our growth isn't shaped by avoiding adversity, but by welcoming it as a necessary part of our journey. Every challenge is an opportunity for strength, wisdom, and inner peace. Instead of hoping for the perfect, uncontrollable circumstances, we can learn to love and grow from the imperfect ones. Imagine for a moment the freedom that comes with embracing amor fati. When faced with adversity, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you shift to asking, "What can I learn from this?" Or even affirming, "This is exactly what I need." This perspective doesn't diminish the reality of hardship. It amplifies the opportunity for growth. It allows us to see beyond the immediate discomfort and find the lessons, strength, and resilience that lie beneath. To practice amor fati each morning, set aside a few moments of mental preparation for the day ahead. Anticipate the challenges and unpredictabilities that might arise, and instead of dreading them, acknowledge them as part of the journey. Remind yourself that each experience, good or bad, is an integral part of your path, one that offers the potential for deeper wisdom and self-discovery. This shift in mindset doesn't make life easier, but it does make it more meaningful. Take a moment each morning to reflect on the challenges you may face throughout the day. Visualize these obstacles not as roadblocks, but as essential milestones, intentionally placed on your path to shape and strengthen your character. Remember the wise words of Marcus Aurelius: "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." With amor fati, every experience, whether small or significant, becomes a vital part of your life's unfolding story. It reminds us that we are not passive victims of fate, but active architects of our own journey, drawing wisdom and growth from every twist and turn along the way. Those who embrace amor fati possess the ability to turn every circumstance, no matter how challenging, into a chance for growth, wisdom, and gratitude. As you begin your day, let this philosophy guide you. Allow Amorphati to be your compass, leading you through life's storms with resilience, through peaceful moments with gratitude, and always onward with an unwavering love for the journey itself. Stoicism isn't about denying emotions or living in strict austerity. Rather, it is about understanding the nature of existence, focusing on what is within our control, and building a strong inner foundation, a sanctuary that can withstand life's inevitable challenges of peace. Although these 7 practices provide a clear framework, let Stoicism flow naturally within your life, adjusting and growing according to your unique needs. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Don't become the obstacle to your own peace and happiness. Which of these Stoic practices will you integrate into your morning routine? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, embrace these Stoic teachings and allow them to transform not only your mornings and days, but your entire life. No one is ever too busy. It's always a matter of priorities. If something brings you joy, keep it to yourself. Some things are better left private. Trust is fragile, so choose carefully who earns it. Appearances can be deceiving. Even your shadow abandons you in the darkness, so learn to stand strong on your own. The best moments of your life are yet to come, so hold on with hope. Bad habits may feel comforting at first, but breaking free is where true growth begins. Time reveals everything, including the depth of someone's intentions. Stay steady. You've conquered storms before, and you'll do it again. You've faced challenges before, and you'll overcome them again. Learn to find peace within yourself without sharing every struggle with others. Over time, your true worth will become clear to those around you. People will always have opinions, so live authentically and on your terms. Success is built on effort. Without it, expecting results is like trying to reap crops you never sowed. Letting go of toxic relationships opens the door for healthier connections. If you don't take charge of your thoughts, someone else will. Stumbles and setbacks are signs of progress, not failure. It might hurt at first, but every challenge will only make you stronger. Focus on building your skills and wealth while ensuring that your job provides for your needs. Invest in yourself, as that's the real path to success. There will always be those who fail to recognize your worth, but don't let that be your truth. Dare to do what others can't, and you'll become something that no one else can replicate. Think about where you were 5 years ago. This was your dream. Now, you're living it. If someone treats you like an option, don't hesitate to leave them as a choice. Value experiences over material possessions, because memories are the true treasures of life. There are countless people who care about you, so focus on them, not on the ones who don't. Don't waste time focusing on people who don't value you. Playing it safe is often the riskiest choice in life. Never be ashamed of your struggles. Hard work is a sign of determination, not failure. Simply working harder won't help if you're heading in the wrong direction. At first, your path may seem unclear, but with persistence, things will fall into place. Take care of your body, because good health is wealth in its own right. You're not paid for just the time you put in. You're compensated for the value you contribute during that time. Focus on self-improvement so much that you won't have time for anything that doesn't align with your growth. Guard your thoughts when you're by yourself, for your mind can either be your greatest ally or your most formidable foe. Train it to stay focused and positive, and don't let distractions pull you away from your goals. Choose silence over unnecessary reactions, and learn to distance yourself from negativity without making a scene. The fact that you're not where you want to be should ignite a fire within you to keep moving forward. Discipline is the ability to make tough choices, balancing what you want now with what you truly desire in the long run. Don't overshare your journey. Many people are indifferent, and some may even wish for your downfall. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Speaking without thought is like shooting without a target. It only wastes energy. Stay intentional with your words and actions, and let your progress speak for itself. Taking aim without focus is like shooting in the dark. Direction is everything. Instead of following the beaten path, forge your own and leave a legacy for others to follow. Progress may be slow, but giving up will only delay your success. What's truly worth having doesn't come easily, and the most valuable things in life require effort and patience. Don't let past mistakes ruin the present. Release what no longer serves you. The achievements of others don't diminish your own potential. Keep your circle small, your life private, and your mind at peace. Often, we create our own pain by expecting too much from others or situations. Just let things unfold as they're meant to. If it's destined for you, it will come in time. Guard your personal life closely. Don't let anyone into spaces where they could harm you. Embrace solitude as a time for growth and self-reflection. Never allow anyone to convince you that you aren't worthy of what you desire. Comfort can breed complacency, and you'll become mentally weaker when you settle into it. Celebrating your victories is important, but be mindful not to overshare every small win. The greatest achievements often emerge from the most challenging circumstances, when you push through adversity and rise stronger. Diversity and mistakes aren't obstacles, they're stepping stones that guide you to growth. Every failure is a lesson, so learn from it and keep moving forward. The moment you lose discipline is the moment you stop believing in yourself. Perfection isn't the goal, completion is what counts. Sometimes the people you trust most can become your biggest obstacles, so be cautious of hidden motives. Self-care isn't selfish, it's a vital part of living a balanced and fulfilling life. You only realize the true value of time once it's gone. Spend it wisely. Success isn't a mere outcome. It's the product of surviving and learning from every mistake along the way. Winners stay focused on their goals, while losers focus on others. Focus on those who inspire you to succeed. Before anything great materializes, there may be moments when everything seems to fall apart. But one day, you'll understand why things unfolded as they did. To protect your peace, keep your personal life private. Speak the truth, and you'll never have to worry about remembering lies. When someone tells you that you can't, they're revealing their own limitations, not yours. If your worth is based on others' approval, their rejection will be your undoing. There are two kinds of pain, one that breaks you and one that transforms you. Guard your time fiercely. Many people simply don't deserve it. Sometimes the best response to someone who doesn't value your words is to remain silent. Fear is fleeting, but regret lingers forever. Excuses might make today feel easier, but they make tomorrow harder. Discipline may make today tough, but it creates an easier future. Never give up. You're closer to your goal than you realize. Often, solitude is the best remedy for healing your soul. Your future is calling for you, while your past has already passed. Don't fall into the same trap twice. Worrying about failure is the quickest way to ensure it happens. We stumble, we break, we fail, but from those moments, we rise, heal, and triumph. Sacrifice short-term comfort for long-term freedom. Patience is key. Everything worthwhile is challenging before it becomes effortless. Adversity often shapes an ordinary person into someone destined for greatness. Positive thinking empowers you to achieve more than negativity ever will. The only true mistake is one you don't learn from. Don't let the past consume your present. If you're tired, learn to rest, not to quit. The two most significant moments in your life are the day you were born and the day you discover your purpose. Your past should be seen as a chapter for learning and growth, not something to dwell on. Don't rush your journey. Trust the process. The best things in life are built over time, and true greatness requires patience and persistence.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
To bring your dreams into reality, the first step is to create a vivid mental image of what you want to achieve. This forms the foundation of the creative process. As Robin Sharma once said, everything in life is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. This means that before anything materializes in the physical world, it begins as an idea or vision within your mind. As human beings, we are not merely physical entities, but also energetic beings, extensions of an infinite source of energy that is the origin of everything in the universe. Throughout our journey, we are equipped with powerful tools to shape our reality, and one of the most remarkable tools we possess is our imagination. Imagination is not just a space for dreams and hopes. It is a tool to create a clear vision of the future you desire. When you imagine what you want with clarity, you are sending energetic signals into the universe. Your imagination knows no limits, and when used consciously, it can transform abstract ideas into tangible outcomes. More importantly, imagination is not just about daydreaming. It is a form of deliberate creation. By visualizing, feeling, and deeply connecting with your vision, you activate mechanisms within your mind and energy field that attract those desires to you. This is a universal power available to everyone, and it becomes even more effective when nurtured and exercised regularly. Start small by visualizing clear and joyful scenarios where your goals are already achieved. Feel the excitement and gratitude as if it's already part of your life. Over time, you will realize that the ability to shape your reality lies entirely in your hands. Even if society has conditioned you to suppress your imagination out of fear of being labeled a dreamer, remember this: life itself is a dream, and you are its creator. Your ability to imagine is not a weakness, it's your greatest strength. This is the very force behind every groundbreaking invention, every architectural marvel, every captivating work of art, every soul-stirring melody, every inspiring story, and every thriving empire. Everything begins as a spark of creativity in the mind before taking shape in the physical world. Imagination is where all creation starts, but it doesn't work alone. The next vital tool you have is your ability to focus. Your attention is like a magnifying glass, intensifying and giving power to whatever it's directed toward. The things you concentrate on, whether intentionally or not, begin to shape your reality. Focus is the bridge that takes your dreams from the realm of imagination into tangible existence. When you consciously combine your imagination with focus, you unlock a remarkable power to design your life. The clearer and more intentional your vision is, and the more energy and focus you dedicate to it, the more you align yourself with the path to manifesting it. These two tools, imagination and focus, are always at your disposal, waiting to be harnessed to bring your aspirations to life. Whatever you choose to focus on, whether it's another person, a project, or your health and well-being, will naturally grow and flourish under your attention. Your energy acts as nourishment, fueling the things you concentrate on. Unfortunately, many people operate on autopilot, allowing their focus to drift toward negative narratives or problems, both in their own lives and in the lives of others. This habit inadvertently amplifies those challenges, giving them more power than they deserve. However, when you deliberately shift your focus to what you truly desire, you set in motion the process of expansion. By visualizing your goals and dreams, you create space for them to grow and manifest in your reality. What you consistently focus on, you attract more of. It's a universal truth. The third essential tool at your disposal is your emotions. Your feelings are like an internal compass, guiding you toward alignment with your desires. You don't need external validation or divine intervention to recognize this power. Your emotions reflect your energy state and offer immediate feedback, helping you understand whether you're in harmony with the life you're striving to create. When you combine focused attention, clear visualization, and elevated emotions, you unlock a powerful formula for transforming your dreams into tangible results. Your true guidance lies within you. It's found in your positive emotions. When you feel good, it's a sign that you're in alignment with your inner self and the universal source of energy that connects us all. These uplifting emotions act as a compass, leading you toward a life filled with joy and fulfillment. Conversely, negative feelings serve as valuable signals, urging you to pause, reassess, and redirect your focus. Whenever you experience a dip in your emotional state, it's often triggered by a fleeting thought of doubt, fear, lack, or unworthiness, even if it's subtle. By paying attention to these emotional shifts, you can pinpoint the thought patterns that no longer serve you. Recognizing and addressing these moments gives you the opportunity to consciously shift your focus back to thoughts and feelings that uplift and empower you. This practice allows you to stay aligned with your true self and the abundant life you're meant to create. When you notice a thought making you feel doubtful, sad, worried, or angry, that moment becomes a powerful turning point. It's your chance to pause and choose differently. Instead of dwelling on the thought that caused discomfort, you can decide to let it go and redirect your focus, either onto something uplifting or onto nothing at all. Every thought you entertain has creative power. It shapes the reality unfolding around you. Your emotions act as a compass, showing whether your current thoughts are leading you toward joy, peace, and fulfillment, or away from them. By consciously choosing thoughts that feel good, you align yourself with a reality filled with happiness and positivity. This simple yet profound practice empowers you to create a life that continues to grow in harmony with your deepest desires. When your thoughts are out of alignment with the boundless power of your true self, you create resistance to the life you're meant to live. To bridge this gap, your fourth transformative tool is motion, action in its purest form. In this physical 3D reality, action is the bridge that turns imagination into reality. Unlike the non-physical realms, here, movement and action are essential for creation. Action doesn't always mean grand gestures. It begins with the smallest step, saying yes, making a decision, or committing to a direction. Each of these acts carries the spark of transformation. Decisions ignite the fire of momentum, and momentum turns dreams into tangible outcomes. Action is the ultimate expression of movement and creation in the physical world. It is where ideas evolve into experience, where visions take form, and where possibilities become realities. Shift your attention inward, gently focusing on the rhythm of your breath. Take a slow, deep inhale, feeling the cool air enter through your nostrils, filling your lungs and expanding your chest. As you breathe in, notice the sensation of the air traveling down into your abdomen, filling your body with life and energy. Now exhale gently, feeling the tension melt away as the breath leaves your body, releasing all the stress and worry. With each breath, allow your body to sink deeper into a state of relaxation. Focus all of your attention on this natural flow of air, the rise and fall of your chest, and the soothing rhythm of your breath. As you continue to breathe in and out, allow yourself to become more grounded, more present, and more at ease with each passing moment. Let each inhale fill you with calm, and each exhale brings a sense of peace and release. In this moment, you are fully connected to your body, your breath, and the gentle rhythm of life. Know this to be true. You have the power to live your life in any way you choose. As you breathe deeply, feel your natural flow, allowing yourself to relax and embrace the love that is flowing to you in this very moment. This love is a reminder that you are worthy of having, being, and doing anything you desire. You are fully supported, abundant in every way, exactly as you are right now. You are not just a physical being. You are limitless, encompassing and transcending all forms of physical reality. You are a vast, infinite force of creation, capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. You find yourself standing before a grand wooden door, knowing instinctively that this door is unlike any other. Behind it, your creator self has been diligently crafting the perfect home, one that reflects your deepest desires and unique preferences. This home is the manifestation of your soul's longing, your heart's true wish. Now your creator self is ready to reveal to you the beauty and serenity of living within it. As the door swings open, it's as though a living masterpiece unfolds before your eyes. With a sense of purpose, you step into your dream home, feeling a deep sense of belonging. Before you explore your new space, pause for a moment. Bend down and remove your shoes, preparing to fully immerse yourself in the energy of this sacred place. Remove your shoes and let your feet make contact with the floor. Notice the sensation beneath you, whether it's the softness of carpet, the warmth of wood, the coolness of tiles, or something else entirely. Walk through your home with bare feet, feeling the textures underfoot with each step. Reach out and touch the objects around you, allowing your hands to explore the details. What does your home look like? The colors, the shapes, the layout. Everything in this space mirrors who you are right now. What does it feel like to be in your home? Are you experiencing a sense of relaxation, excitement, or comfort? Do you feel a sense of spaciousness and freedom here? Is the atmosphere bright and airy, or is it warm and inviting? Take a moment to observe how you feel as you explore the rooms, taking in the surroundings. Sit in your favorite chair and fully immerse yourself in the sensation of being there. What emotions or energy arise as you spend time in this space? What is the texture of the chair you're sitting in? Is it soft and cushy, or firm and supportive? As you relax in your favorite chair, take in your surroundings. What catches your eye? Now step into the master bedroom and open the wardrobe. It's exciting to see your clothes neatly hanging, your favorite shirt, your go-to pants right where you expect them to be. Feel the joy in your heart as you notice your beloved photos displayed around the room. This is your home. You feel at ease here, deeply relaxed, and truly at home. This space inspires you. It's a perfect reflection of who you are, fulfilling every need in the best possible way. I feel completely at ease and at home in this perfect house. I love being here, surrounded by everything that brings me peace. I walk to the kitchen to grab a glass of water, and just as I do, I hear a knock at the door. It's my soulmate, the one I love and who loves me in return, just arriving home. I rush to greet them, and we embrace each other, feeling the warmth and connection between us. Our hearts beat in sync, a beautiful harmony. The happiness in my heart overflows as I hold them close. We are perfectly in tune, able to communicate effortlessly with just a look or a smile. It's as though we've known each other for eternity. Being with this person feels so natural, like you've known them forever. Their love and appreciation for you are unconditional, and you feel the same deep admiration for them. There's a bond between you that transcends anything you've ever known before, a connection that fills your heart with overwhelming love. As you stand there, you notice your friends and family arriving at your home, but something feels different. You can only see the beauty in each of them, the perfection in who they are, the divine essence that radiates from every one of them. You are filled with immense joy as you see your loved ones, your partner, friends, and family, all gathered together, sharing laughter, playing, and simply enjoying each other's presence in your beautiful home. The atmosphere is warm and lively, and you feel completely at peace, surrounded by the people you cherish most. There's a deep sense of fulfillment and happiness that fills the air. Eventually, it's time to focus on your work, but it doesn't feel like the typical routine of going to a job or running a business. Instead, you are either working from the comfort of your home or heading to a place that doesn't even resemble what you once thought of as work. It's a place where passion and purpose meet. You're not just going through the motions, you're excited about what you're doing. Every task feels meaningful, and you are completely immersed in the joy of it. It's the kind of work that makes you feel alive, inspired, and energized. You feel deeply fulfilled, with a sense of happiness and passion for life. You are a magnet for abundance, understanding that money is simply a form of energy. Allow that energy of wealth to flow effortlessly into your life, And give yourself permission to not only have money but also the time to enjoy it fully. Imagine yourself living freely, embracing your financial independence. Picture yourself embarking on exciting adventures and checking off items from your bucket list. Visualize the joy, the laughter, the fun. Breathe deeply, taking in the richness of your life. Say yes to the abundance that surrounds you. Make the decision, this is what I truly want. Then express gratitude. Thank the universe for the wealth that is already yours. Say to yourself, it is done. Breathe in the fulfillment of your true purpose, the work that brings meaning and joy to your life. Embrace this truth and say yes to it. I have made the decision and I allow this to unfold naturally. I welcome myself to fully be who I am meant to be. Yes, thank you for bringing this into my life now. Repeat with the power of your soul, it is done, it is done, it is done. Now breathe in the love and connection of your soulmate, the deep, meaningful relationships that elevate your spirit. Say yes to them. Decide to fully embrace the beauty of these bonds, knowing they are an essential part of your journey. This is the kind of relationship you've always envisioned. Express your gratitude for their presence in your life right now. With the power of your soul, repeat, thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Feel the beauty of your home and say yes to it. Decide with full conviction that this is the place you've always dreamed of. Thank it for manifesting in your life at this very moment. With the power of your soul, say, thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Every time you enter your current space, take a moment to close your eyes and envision yourself stepping into this dream home, knowing that it is already yours. You've already manifested the life you desire. It's not a distant dream, it's happening now. You are exactly where you need to be, and everything is unfolding perfectly for you. Trust that every step you take is leading you toward your highest good. No matter what challenges come your way, know that they are part of the journey, helping you grow and evolve. You are always in alignment with your purpose, always in the right place at the right time. Keep your vision clear, embrace the flow of life, and allow each moment to guide you toward the life you've already created. You are the architect of your own reality, holding the power to shape your life. Trust and release your desires into the universe, for you already know what you want. You've seen it, felt it, and a part of you is already living it. Let go of any doubts and allow your vision to radiate outward, trusting that it will return to you in its most beautiful manifested form. The universe is always working in your favor, supporting every intention you set. You are the creator, the artist, the one who brings your dreams to life. As you move forward, know that every clue you need to align with your desired reality will come to you in the form of positive emotions. Trust those good feelings and let them guide you. Allow the remaining part of you to gradually catch up with the life you've already created. Every time you enter your current space, close your eyes and imagine your dream home and life blending with the present moment. It's already done, already created, just waiting for you to experience it fully. Embrace the present because it's shifting in ways you can soon see. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "The key is to keep company only with those who uplift you, whose presence inspires your best self." You've likely heard the popular saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Today we're going to examine this idea through the lens of Stoic philosophy. We'll delve into the 7 types of people who can hinder your progress on the path to Stoic wisdom, and more importantly, how to navigate these challenging relationships. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video. It means the world to us and helps share this wisdom with more people. Type of 1, the complainer. A subtle drain on your energy. We've all encountered them. The friend, family member, or coworker who never seems satisfied. Rain or shine, success or failure, there's always something wrong in their eyes. They critique the weather, grumble about their job, and find fault even in things that others might celebrate, like a meal at a renowned restaurant. Their discontent is unrelenting, and while it might seem harmless at first, over time, it can take a toll. You might think, why should their attitude concern me? I can simply tune them out. But the truth is, negativity, especially when it's persistent, has a way of seeping into your psyche. It's not the loud storm that does the damage, but the quiet drip, like a leaky faucet, that slowly erodes your emotional and mental reserves. Stoicism, a philosophy centered on cultivating inner strength and resilience, provides valuable tools to address this challenge. Imagine this scenario. You're part of a team working on an important project. Among the team members is a habitual complainer. Every meeting becomes a venting session, filled with complaints about tasks, deadlines, or even unrelated personal grievances. Over time, this negativity infects the group. Morale plummets, productivity wanes, and the project loses its momentum. Worse yet, you might find your own enthusiasm fading, not just for the project, but for similar challenges in the future. So how can the wisdom of Stoicism help? First, it's crucial to recognize that while you cannot control another person's behavior, you have full control over how you respond. Here are 3 powerful strategies to neutralize the effects of chronic complainers. Limit your exposure. Whenever possible, minimize the time you spend with such individuals. This doesn't mean cutting them off entirely, especially if they are close family or colleagues, but setting boundaries is essential. Use your time purposefully and prioritize relationships that uplift and inspire you. Mentally reframe the situation. If avoidance is not an option, practice mental detachment. See their complaints for what they are, expressions of their own struggles, not reflections of your reality. Visualize their negativity as a passing cloud or a fleeting gust of wind, unable to disturb the deep-rooted tranquility within you. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Protect your thoughts vigilantly. Redirect the dialogue. When appropriate, steer the conversation towards solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Instead of fueling their negativity, offer constructive suggestions or shift to a more neutral, uplifting topic. You might find that this not only lightens the mood, but also subtly encourages them to adopt a more positive perspective. Ultimately, Stoicism teaches us to value and protect our inner peace. Chronic complainers, while challenging, are tests of our ability to remain steadfast and virtuous. By managing these interactions wisely, we ensure that their negativity does not derail our progress or disrupt our pursuit of a life rooted in resilience, clarity, and purpose. Type of people. The drama magnet. Imagine you are navigating through life, much like a sailor steering a ship through calm seas. Everything seems smooth and your course is clear. But then, out of nowhere, you encounter the dangerous whirlpool, the drama magnet. This individual is constantly surrounded by crises, conflicts, and controversies. Their life seems like a never-ending cycle of chaos, and somehow they always manage to pull others into their storm. At first, you might find yourself intrigued by the energy they exude. Their constant state of turmoil may seem exciting or full of passion. But, like a ship caught in a storm, you soon realize that the turbulence is not only exhausting, but also risky. Being around them becomes an unpredictable ride that drains your emotional resources. What makes dealing with drama magnets so challenging is their ability to make their problems feel like yours. They are expert manipulators of emotions, and their crises can leave you feeling involved, even if you didn't ask to be. For example, you might have a friend who is always at odds with someone in your social circle. One day it's Sarah they are upset with. The next day it's Tom. They confide in you, asking for advice, and before you know it, you're drawn into their drama, caught between 2 friends with whom you had no previous issues. In these situations, one of the most effective strategies is active listening with boundaries. Instead of offering solutions or taking sides, reflect back their feelings and let them speak freely. For instance, if they say, "I can't believe Sarah said that about me," you might respond with, It sounds like you're feeling hurt and betrayed by Sarah's words. This allows you to provide emotional support without becoming enmeshed in the drama. Another helpful approach is selective disengagement. Stoicism teaches us the value of our time and energy. If a person's drama is repetitive and offers no real resolution, it's perfectly acceptable to disengage. Establish periods of time where you intentionally focus on your work, personal goals, or even just self-care. Let others know that you are unavailable during these times. Remember the Stoic wisdom: the greatest wealth is to live content with little. You don't need to be constantly available to manage someone else's emotional chaos. Instead of being caught in the endless cycle of their crises, focus on controlling your own response. Choose peace over drama and serenity over conflict. By applying Stoic principles, you can maintain your emotional balance, avoiding the constant pull of the drama magnet. Steer your life like a ship navigating toward calmer waters, leaving behind the whirlpools of unnecessary conflict. Type of people number 3, the naysayer. Picture yourself as an architect, designing a grand structure, each detail carefully planned and envisioned. Every decision is deliberate, from the foundation to the final finishing touches. Suddenly a naysayer appears, someone who immediately looks at your design and begins to dismantle it piece by piece. Are you sure this design will work? It's far too ambitious. Most people fail in your line of work. Their words come like gusts of wind, attempting to erode the stability of your dream, leaving you questioning your own abilities. The naysayer doesn't offer constructive feedback. Instead, they seem intent on spreading doubt. Their criticisms aren't meant to help you refine your vision, but rather to undermine it, making you second-guess every step. It's not about offering alternatives or solutions. It's about highlighting the obstacles and weaknesses, leaving no room for the possibility of success. Let's consider a real-life example. You've decided to embark on a new venture, one that excites you. You've researched thoroughly, spoken with experts in the field, and perhaps even tested the waters with a few preliminary steps. Yet, when you share your plans with the naysayer, they respond with a list of reasons why it won't work. This industry is saturated. Do you have the qualifications for this? What if you fail and lose everything? The more they speak, the more you begin to doubt yourself, and the clarity you once had begins to fade. The challenge with naysayers is that their negativity can seep into your thoughts. Over time, their doubts become your doubts, and their fears become yours. But how do you respond to this persistent shadow of discouragement, especially if the naysayer is someone close to you? One method is to shift the power dynamic by asking for their advice. When people are placed in the position of advisor, they may be less inclined to criticize directly and may even offer guidance that is more constructive. Instead of simply expressing your plans, seek their expertise and inquire about their thoughts on possible solutions. This subtle change in approach can lead to more insightful conversations and can help disarm the typical barrage of negativity. Another tactic is reframing the conversation through what's known as positive confrontation. Instead of absorbing the pessimism, challenge them with a forward-thinking perspective. For example, if they say, "You'll never make it in this career," you could ask, "What do you think would be the key factors for someone to succeed in this field?" This not only redirects the conversation, but also prompts them to think in terms of solutions rather than problems. The goal is to encourage them to shift from pointing out flaws to brainstorming how success could be achieved. Finally, embrace Stoic mindfulness in response to the naysayer's words. Stoicism teaches us the value of discernment, of recognizing what is in our control and what is not. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When you encounter negativity, practice not absorbing it. Instead, filter out the destructive commentary and focus on what is constructive. Reflect on the message behind the criticism, but avoid letting it disrupt your inner peace and confidence. The naysayer may try to dim the brilliance of your vision, but you have the power to protect it. When they attempt to darken your canvas with their doubts, step back and remember that you hold the brush. Your masterpiece is yours to create, and no amount of external criticism can take that away from you. Keep your focus on the path ahead, remain unwavering in your purpose, and let your vision continue to flourish, undeterred by the doubts of others. Type of person number 4, the perpetual victim. Imagine life as a grand game of chess, where every player starts with the same set of pieces and the same objective: to checkmate the opponent's king. Each move, each decision, is an opportunity to strategize, adapt, and make progress, even if it means sacrificing some pieces along the way. But then, there is the perpetual victim, someone who, rather than playing the game with determination and resilience, spends their time blaming the board, the pieces, or their opponent for every failed move. In their mind, they are always in checkmate, not because of their choices or their strategies, but because the universe itself is conspiring against them. This individual lives in a constant state of defeatism, where their narrative revolves around endless misfortune, external forces, or other people thwarting their success. They may say things like, "I can't get a promotion because my boss doesn't like me," or "I can never get in shape because I have bad genes." The victim sees themselves as an innocent bystander, helpless and powerless against circumstances that are beyond their control. Now, while it's true that some individuals face genuine challenges and societal barriers, the type of victim we're discussing here is different. They do not take responsibility for their actions or decisions. They refuse to see their own role in their difficulties and use their circumstances as a crutch, an excuse to avoid growth and self-improvement. And before you know it, you may find yourself entangled in their emotional web, drawn into a cycle of rescuing them from their own self-imposed problems. Consider a scenario where you have a friend who constantly blames others for their failed relationships. Each time they face a breakup, they point the finger at their ex-partner and tell you how they were wronged. They rarely reflect on their own actions or mistakes, and each new relationship falls apart in the same way as the last. As you listen, you may start to feel drained, offering the same advice and emotional support time after time, only to see them return to the same place of dissatisfaction and defeat. The problem is, the more you engage in this cycle, the more you risk adopting a similar mindset yourself. It's easy to get sucked into the victim's story, to internalize their grievances, and to start seeing the world through their lens of helplessness. Over time, this mindset can erode your own sense of agency, and you might begin to question your own ability to change or improve your situation. So what can you do when faced with a perpetual victim? Stoic philosophy teaches us the importance of setting boundaries and protecting our inner peace. While it may seem compassionate to offer endless advice or try to fix their problems, this approach can ultimately drain you and reinforce their victimhood. Instead, consider adopting a stance of compassionate detachment. This means you can still offer a listening ear and show empathy, but without becoming emotionally enmeshed in their struggles. In addition, one effective strategy is to help them shift their perspective by encouraging accountability. Rather than just listening to their grievances, gently challenge them to consider what role they might have played in the situation. For example, if they say, "I never get the job I want because they just don't see my worth," you could ask, "What do you think you could do differently to improve your chances? Is there a skill or experience that you could develop to make you more competitive?" This not only shifts the focus from blame to action, but also helps them realize that they are not helpless. They have the power to change their situation. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." In the same way, peace of mind does not come from controlling external circumstances or the behavior of others, but from taking control of how we respond to them. The victim may always try to pull you into their narrative, but it's crucial to remember that their story is not your story. Marcus Aurelius also reminds us that the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. When you resist being drawn into the victim's drama, you're not only protecting your own mental and emotional well-being, but also setting an example of personal responsibility and resilience. In the game of life, the perpetual victim always plays the same losing hand, blaming the world for their misfortunes. But you, as a player of the game, have the opportunity to make different choices. You can strategize, adapt, and move forward. Life is not a game of passive submission, but one of active participation. Each of us has the power to reshape our own story. Don't let someone else's narrative of helplessness dictate your own. Play your part with strength, wisdom, and self-awareness. Type of 5, the toxic positivist, when brightness overpowers reality. Imagine you're trying to navigate through a stormy sea, struggling against the winds and waves, trying to reach a distant shore. Then, amid your struggle, someone from the shore yells out to you, "Don't worry, just think happy thoughts, and everything will be fine." This person, with an unfazed smile and endless sunshine, doesn't acknowledge the storm, the waves, or the turbulence you're experiencing. They simply urge you to stay positive. While their words may seem uplifting on the surface, they fail to consider the reality of the situation. This is the essence of a toxic positivist. They often present the world through rose-colored glasses, downplaying the hardships and struggles that we all face. To them, pain, sadness, and discomfort are merely inconveniences that can be swept away with a positive mindset. They dismiss the legitimacy of your emotions, often without malice, but out of an inability to cope with life's complexity. Imagine you're grieving a loss, or you're in the midst of a personal crisis. The toxic positivist might chime in with a smile. Just think about all the good things in your life. At first, you may appreciate their well-meaning optimism, but over time, you might feel that this relentless positivity dismisses the real struggles you're facing. It's like being told that the pain you're feeling isn't valid, or that it's somehow your fault for not thinking happy enough. What's missing from this viewpoint is the acknowledgement of life's full spectrum. In a garden, there are both beautiful flowers and pesky weeds. A healthy garden doesn't thrive by ignoring the weeds. It grows by recognizing them, addressing them, and ensuring they don't choke the life out of the flowers. Likewise, a balanced emotional life doesn't ignore sadness, anger, or disappointment. Instead, it allows space for these emotions, knowing that they too play a role in our growth. So, how can we navigate this challenge with a stoic mindset? One key approach is to recognize that emotional authenticity and positivity aren't mutually exclusive. You can be grateful for what you have while still grieving or feeling discontent with what you're going through. Acknowledge the complexities of your emotions and don't force them into a mold of pure optimism. You have the right to feel the full spectrum of human emotion, and doing so doesn't mean you're failing to stay positive. It means you're engaging with life honestly. Moreover, when confronted with a toxic positivist, try not to succumb to the pressure of suppressing your feelings. Instead, gently redirect the conversation to allow room for a more nuanced perspective. For instance, if they say, "Just focus on the good things," you might reply, "I appreciate the reminder, but right now I need to process this difficult situation. It doesn't mean I'm ungrateful, it just means I'm human." This approach helps assert your emotional boundaries while respecting your own emotional process. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. But quality here doesn't just mean positive thoughts. It means thoughts that are true, grounded in reality, and aligned with your values. So, the next time the toxic positivist pushes you to disregard your true feelings in favor of an unrelenting smile, remember that true happiness lies not in pretending that everything is perfect, but in embracing the complexity of life, with both its joy and sorrow, its sunshine and rain. Type of 6, number 6, the manipulator. Taking back control of your life. Imagine your life as a movie. You are the director, with a clear vision of where the story is headed. But then enters the manipulator, the unseen force that slowly starts altering your script, nudging your actions for their own benefit. They use tactics like flattery, guilt, or subtle persuasion to steer you off course, making you question your own choices. A common example might be a friend who always manages to get you to pick up the tab, saying things like, "You're doing so well. It would mean so much to me if you could help." Over time, you may find that your generosity is being taken for granted, but calling them out feels uncomfortable because they've positioned themselves as needing help. To counteract this manipulation, one useful technique is fogging. This involves acknowledging the kernel of truth in what they say, but refusing to be influenced by their emotional appeal. For example, if they claim, "You're so successful, you should pay for dinner," you could respond, "Yes, I'm doing well, but I'd prefer to split the bill as usual." Another critical strategy is setting strong boundaries. If the manipulator pressures you to do something uncomfortable, like lending money or making commitments you don't want, simply say no. Keep your tone calm but firm. "I can't lend you money, but I'm happy to support you emotionally." The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us that we can't control what happens to us, but we always control how we react. Manipulators thrive on our predictable responses, our guilt, kindness, or desire to please. By changing how you respond, you regain control over your own narrative. Remember, you are the one writing your life story. Don't let anyone else hold the pen. Type of 7, number 7, the time drainer, a life in chaos. Imagine your daily routine as a finely tuned orchestra, each task or responsibility playing its part to create harmony. But then enters the time drainer, a disruptive force that screeches in off-key, drowning your symphony in chaos. The time drainer isn't necessarily malicious. They might seem harmless, even well-meaning. It could be that colleague who interrupts your productive day with trivial questions, or a friend who invites you to too many events, making you feel obligated to attend even when you're overwhelmed. At first, it may seem like small disturbances, but over time, these interruptions can undermine your focus and drain your energy. How do you protect your valuable time from this subtle intrusion? One method is the Pomodoro technique, a time management approach where you break your work into 25-minute intervals, followed by short breaks. During these intervals, set a clear boundary, no disturbances allowed. This ensures that your most productive moments aren't wasted by distractions. When dealing with social time drainers, remember, it's perfectly fine to say no. You don't owe an elaborate excuse. A simple, "Thank you for the invite, but I can't make it," is enough. Saying no is not rejecting the person. It's prioritizing your own needs. In the wise words of Seneca, a well-lived life is long enough. Stoicism teaches us that time is a precious resource and should be treated as such. It's the foundation upon which we build our life's work, and we must be careful with how we invest it. In the grand orchestra of your life, make sure each note contributes to your greater purpose. Don't let the time drainer throw your rhythm off course. Keep your focus, play your role, and ensure that every moment adds to the symphony of your personal growth and success. As we reach the end of this exploration, remember that self-awareness is key. It's easy to spot these time-draining behaviors in others, but the real challenge is to look inward. Are you, perhaps unknowingly, the one draining someone else's time with unnecessary distractions or obligations? Stoicism teaches us that true fulfillment comes from both understanding the world around us and mastering ourselves within it. If this conversation has sparked any new insights or prompted some self-reflection, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your experiences in the comments, and let's create a space for meaningful exchange. Until we meet again, may your actions reflect your core values. May your choices be guided by wisdom, and may your life become the masterpiece you are destined to create.